Hey everyone, we're back with our story. We're on part 3 now, and we finally got out of Bible school and we started
We're married.
married, and we started working in ministry. So we were at Calvary Christian Academy there in Sherman, Texas. We worked with Melvin James and his wife, pastor there, and we had a wonderful time. But along about Thanksgiving of that first year, a couple contacted us. Chris Boggs contacted us about coming and helping them in the Philippines. And since we had already been there, at least I'd already been there, we were, gung-ho, because that's what we were going to do, was go to the mission field. And so we finished up that year talking to the Boggs and talking about, our role there in the Philippines. They were in Wag City in Locos Norte, working in the Free Gospel Bible Institute, as I remember it. So we left Calvary Christian Academy and started working our way to get to the Philippines. And so we contacted my uncle, and we talked about possibly having a ministry under Bible Way Church of Decatur, and as a missionary couple. And so at that point in time, we were not in the Assemblies of God. We were independent, and we started itinerating, calling people, pastors and things like that, and we met a ton of
Wonderful.
Great people and pastors. Some were Assembly of God, some were independent Pentecostal churches all across the Midwest. Up in Ohio, Illinois, Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, all these places. Wonderful people that we met along the way. And so we had a little surprise, though.
A wonderful surprise.
We found out.
Nice. Yeah. So was it February of... So we got married 91 and working in the Christian school, and I started having, I thought it was stomach ulcer. School was somewhat stressful. We'd get home really late, and I'd hit the sofa when I came in to take a nap. We were on our feet all day.
Yeah, on our feet.
And stomach, I was having stomach issues. And, we found out I was pregnant. Yeah, that was February.
Yeah, so along February, and then come in October of that same 1992.
Yes.
Our first daughter was born, Maria
Elizabeth Rice.
Yeah, born
Wonderful
in
gift.
Texarkana, Texas, and we were living on the same property as my mom, and we were itinerating too.
Wow, I was expecting, and then even after having Maria, we continued to itinerate.
Yeah. So we had, the first time we went, we were alone, but the next time we went, we had a baby between us.
Yes, we had Maria.
And so it was quite interesting, that itinerating and things like that, and all through the Midwest there. And so we did that for, I don't know, it was about a year and a half. Itinerated and tried to raise funding and things like that, and without proper direction and things like that, counsel and experience, talking to people, we ended up couldn't raise enough to really go and spend any time, and so we resigned that position and really didn't know where the Lord wanted us, what to do. And so along about that time, though, Sister Allender called us, Sister Carol Allender, and we went down to South Texas to McAllen, and she wanted us to come down there and look at their Christian school, about possibly running the Christian school. And so we drove down to McAllen, but on the way, we stopped and saw those friends that got married at the end of our second year, and we talked to them and got to visit and catch up and all that kind of good stuff.
And they had a daughter who was born 1 month before Maria.
So we talked to them, and they're like, hey, you ought to come down here and start a church in Corpus Christi. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's all funny. I don't know anything about starting a church. And so we went down to McAllen and talked to the Islanders and had a wonderful time down there. And Brother and Sister Islanders are wonderful people.
Amen.
And we came back through Corpus Christi again and stopped and saw this couple again, and we kidded around about it, about coming down and starting a church.
They're in the Flower Bluff.
Yeah, they lived in the
area.
Flower Bluff area.
Corpus Christi.
And then we went north, went back to Texarkana. And so we got back to Texarkana, and it was just, trying to find a job and things like this.
Mm-hmm.
It was very difficult. And so we really started talking about, hey, maybe we should go down and start a church. So we got some
prayed
counsel about it,
Mm-hmm.
and really talked through with some people, and that sounds like a great idea. So we
actually had a job offer
Yeah.
in Corpus Christi.
Yeah, we had a job offer as a trim carpenter working in Corpus Christi. And so we basically, it wasn't basic, we did it. We packed up enough clothes for 2 weeks